na me no kase wakakopiem ewo Damango kronim de ewo ka ne ho de okoye ne ho no ebenie.
The Savannah born out of Den region, and so out of the Den we got the northeast region, we got the northern region itself, and then the Savannah region. The Savannah region is of the people from the side of things here. Region. Northern region is made up of the people, the Dagbon people, and then the northeast region, people known as the Mamp. Essentially, is the extraction where the current vice president comes from. The minister of natural resources of Gunja, the former president of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, is also from this region. So we're bringing you a live coverage of Kufuado's composite plant here in Dagbon. I should say in Damango. Joined now by the MC for the West Gunja district, and it's me now. I want to get his name correctly. He is Karim Musa Kusabari. Yes. So thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Yes.
And we are happy to be in your district, in your municipality. Yes, your municipality. So tell us, how has it been since you region created for you, the Savannah region, the Damo becoming your thus far?
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Being a capital, it's a very big achievement, because among the descendants include capital, it's a very big achievement. And being a capital alone, this one also brings a lot of transformation to the municipality as being a region. Because if you look at this place, the Yabonwura, His Royal Majesty is also settled at the capital of Damango, at the Savannah region.
Indeed, and everything shows that there's a lot of energy here in this particular region from what I've seen since being here for the last 24 hours. But let's come home and talk about this particular facility we are seeing here. We do know that when it comes to management, is one of the challenges in our country, and Damango is not an exception. With this composite plant coming in, how is it going to influence waste management in your region?
Thank you so much. Being in the capital is an achievement. Being this project being cited at the is going to break not even the sanity of the place, but it's also another development. Because this facility that you are seeing, development. Because last week, when I visited them here, when they were doing the construction, it's about 52 people were here from Damango and were here working. It's a lot of achievement and development that is going to bring to this municipality and Ghana.
Let's talk about the extent to which waste is an issue here in Damango and beyond, in terms of the whole Savannah region. What's the situation with waste management?
The situation about management, so far as the edifice is going to bring a lot of this zone out. It's going to get pleasant component and other is going to be here. Our main throwing all over recycle in the municipality.
So, Kweku, we are speaking to the MCA of Damango, Karim, and he's bringing up briefings of this particular composite. Stay with me for now, and the impact that to have on the community, first of all, the Damango community, and essentially the entire Savannah region. Let me come back to you to find out. President Kufuado is visiting your region 2 days. He started today, continue tomorrow. I know that you have been to the earlier on he went to the Yaponra, and and now he is here at the composite site. On the ceremony today, do you have any idea how many people are going to be employed in this facility as far as your region is concerned?
Actually, I can't give you the accurate figure that to bring employment into our people. But you can see that it's a very big facility. Less than 100 people to work at this. It's going to bring a lot of.
One of the important things for such compost plants is receiving of their raw materials that they need to be able to process them. Do you have any idea? And this question I would ask the people from the but I just want to find out from you if you have any idea of any plan within your municipality to ensure that you will be able to feed this facility with all the raw materials such as the rubber, the paper, the sachet water and all that. Is there any plan your outfit to get these raw materials being fed into this facility?
Actually, what you have asked is right, but this may be the management of the facility impact and the development that is going to bring within our people. I know eventually that people will be employed automatically. They'll be employed into the facility, but by and large, the number and the capacity that it will bring, it may depend the management of this facility. They can best tell us about the budget.
Let's talk about your municipality. What the that you said you would say
water situation, which other people used to call us that Nchumunta. Nchumunta is going to be the thing of the past. God willing, by September, everything is going to start kicking by measures into the country. So the major problem in Damango is our water situation. I'm telling you that by September, this project is going to kick-start and it's going to be a thing of the past for this municipality.
What project is it that you are talking about, if you are minded?
That is about water project. That water project. So this is the only thing that is going to take place. That's the only major problem in Damango.
All right. So the area of Damango telling us that one of the major challenges they have here is water. This is a plan to deal with the water situation here in Damango. I know it's a little difficult hearing me, but I'll try to get you to hear me. But let's conversation on from situation. Since you becoming MCA of this particular municipality, bring us to speed of the major projects that you have executed in this municipality.
Thank you so much. If you look at, I'm coming from the Ghana Health Service. I'm a health staff by profession before being appointed. If you look at the educational sector, one of the vocational schools, it is under construction now, which is to enhance a lot of vocational activities to employ into the village. It is ongoing. If you look at our health sector, 3 chief campuses have been built. The fourth one is ongoing. If you go to one village we call Kedendilempa, it has been handed over, it has been started. If you go to another community we call Mognori, it's also ongoing, That one has completed and we handed over to the Ghana Health Service. It is under operation. That is the educational sector and the health sector. These are if you look at our agri sector, that is which is also ongoing to support our farmers within the municipality. So if you look at our water situation, last year 10 boreholes have been constructed across under the leadership of our MP lawyer Abu Jinapo, and the municipality, the assembly also contributed another 7 boreholes within the catchment area. If you go to Nabori, there is 1. If you go to Mimpiasim, there is 1. If you go to Kedendilempa, there is 1. If you go to Sumaila Kura, there is 1. So this is to sort out the water situation which people use in Tumunda to solve this problem. This is what is ongoing within the municipality to solve this situation and our educational sector and the health sector. This is what is ongoing.
Thank you very much, MC, for the Damango municipality. Thank you, Karim, for speaking with us. So you in your shorts, equipment been mounted here at the. Say that again. Yes. Yes. So you are in your shot. You are watching visuals of the compost plants that are up here in Damango, which President of the Republic Nana Adom has come. As I speak, where President Akufo-Addo is seated, there are some traditional performances that are going on. It's part of the tradition of the people here in Damango to perform these activities whenever militaries no public Nana Akufo-Addo. And so those are the performances that are going on currently. In your see the architectural impression of this particular facility where we are. By another gentleman, and quickly I'll ask you to introduce yourself, your name and who you are.
My name is Musa Tindao, DC Northeast Gonja District, Palibi.
Okay. So we've been joined by the DC of Northeast Gonja District. All right. Thank you very much for joining us. How is this? How is this compost plant, which has been built here in Damango, going to your people?
Actually, let me thank the Republic of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, for this fantastic initiative. One of the promises that the government made, and these are real job creation, because this composite is not going to only process or recycle our compost, but will also employ a lot of people, and that will help to mop up some of the excess unemployed youth that we have in the system. So for us, in fact, it's a dream come true and it's a promise fulfilled.
Indeed. All right. So the DC, I should say, is saying that this composite plant is going to create some jobs for people in his district and also in other districts here in the Savannah region. But let me ask you quickly, from what are the urgent needs by projects that they require? Your colleague from West Gonja indicates that the water situation here is what is of paramount importance to them. What is the most important issue?
Yes, actually, first is we have a lot of health issues. If you are aware, my district is one of the new districts in 2019 of challenges when it was created. But thankful to His Excellency, we are beneficiary of the Agenda 111. So at least we believe that the issue of the health situation would have been curtailed. Then we are also fortunate. We are now have what we call it our district assembly building that is also coming up. A lot of projects are coming up. Educational facilities are coming up. But water still remains the biggest challenge for my district. Indeed, we have tried, but we realized that the water table at my area, that is Northeast Gonja District, is very low. So things like boreholes and then dams are not helping, because during the dry season they dry up. Fortunately, in the Savannah region, we have this natural water, which we call surface water, that is not finished. So in my area like this, we have not less than 6 of them. So right now, we are thinking that instead of going in for the groundwater, which is not available, why not use the surface water, which normally stays throughout the year, process it and send it to the community. So the government bought into it, and currently we are piloting one at Libby in my district. We are hoping that once that one becomes successful, then we'll replicate it in the other parts of the district. Water remains one of the #1 challenges facing my district, and we are doing something about it.
Indeed. All right. So we've been speaking to the CEO of the Northeast Gonja District here in the Savannah region, and he's also corroborating what his colleague from the Gonja West indicated, which has to do with water situation. They've also been talking about the compost plant, which is been commissioned today by the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, which is the ceremony for which we are here. As I speak with you, the performances that are supposed to be done by the traditional men here have come to an end, and you can see the chiefs are welcoming President Akufo-Addo to this gathering, and then processes will kickstart. So tell us, the Northeast Gonja district, after this, is this project, is this commencing work immediately? From what?
Yes, from what I know, they are almost done. So once the commission is done, then the work will commence. In fact, I want to use this media to thank the president. Indeed, when the coronavirus started, His Excellency the President made a very profound statement. He said he doesn't know how to bring life back, dead people back to life, but at least he knows how to bring the economic back. And for me, this is the practical bringing the economy back. Because we've been talking about import substitution industry. This is a typical one. Because some time ago, it would have been white people who will come and be putting up this. Today, we have our own citizen, a Ghanaian, okay, born and bred, who has come out with these initiatives and got supporting. And for me, this is the way forward. If this one succeeds and we replicate it in all the regions, believe me, the employment it is going to create, and the waste, we have a lot of problem with waste. For me, this is going to help a lot already. I don't remember the last time cholera case was reported. Okay, I believe that when these ones are spread all over, then cholera can become a thing of the past, because all the waste, both liquid and hard, everything would have been brought to this particular site to be produced there. So what it means is that the hard currency that we'll be using in importing some of these commodities will be produced here. Therefore, the future is bright for Ghana.
Indeed. So Kweku, I've been speaking with the Northeast Gonja District Chief Executive. Remember, I've asked you about how this project is going to influence your people locally, and you've talked about job creation issues and all the opportunities that it brings and all that. So thank you very much for us. We're bringing you a live coverage of Akufo-Addo's commissioning of the compost plant here, waste management compost plant at Damango in the Savannah region, as part of his two-day tour of the Savannah region. This tour, obviously, we know by now, began in the Upper West region. For 2 days, President Akufo-Addo was there. He came down to the Savannah region yesterday and began his visit today by calling on the Yagbonra, and subsequently went to the RCC building, which is under construction. Also, there in place the NIIA. And currently, President is at site of the Damango compost plant, where he's going to perform the commissioning. We are told that once this project is commissioned, it will start operation and will be receiving waste products from all over this particular region and probably beyond, and make sure that it processes them into various products. We've seen some of the products that is going to be processed into. We've seen fertilizers, several other kind of things. In terms of products, really, is paper, rubber, the summer issues, a very major we are dealing with as a country. This compost plant has the capacity to absorb them, process them, and turn them into several products that can be of use as far as products are concerned. So, Kweku, I know you can hear me with this live coverage to our listeners. Very soon, I'll be engaging other personalities who are here in gathered for purposes of so that they can ask their perspectives. I'm being now joined by a very well-dressed, beautiful lady who has joined us right now. Madam, tell us your name and who you are.
My name is Alele Veronica Himen. I'm the District Chief Executive of Bole. I'm a make the town tidy as well. I have done sanitation before, where I was a sanitation officer, and this is one of a kind.
Savannah region. Okay, so I can see that you're obviously happy about the project, but quickly bring us up to speed on Bole specific as a district. How far is that from here to Damango?
Bole is only 1 hour drive from here. 1 hour. When we were in the northern region, it took us 2.5 hours. Now it's only 1 hour. So Damango, anything in Damango is in Bole as well. That is it.
So are you suggesting that it is possible for persons to live your district in Bole to come and work here at this facility, Damango, and go back?
People are already working in Damango as sanitation. We already have people from. So now that the journey is short, why not? I need a lot of my people to come and work here. A lot of my women. Why not? As easy as that. It's to go and they come. So this one is only 1 hour.
Okay, so in your district, Bole, tell us what is the major challenge that you have that you think needs to be addressed?
The challenge is that I have got these skips and I've got dumping sites. It costs lots of money to clear the rubbish. It costs us lots of money, lots of going in and out, calling to get a skip onto the dump. Just recently, last week, I cleared the dump for almost 10,000 rubbish. So my challenge has just been actually done here, because we will start sorting before it gets here. And if we sort, what is left? It's left with only the black soil, which our people can come and take and go and do fertilizer for their farms. Now there's a fertilizer plant here, there's everything here. So I see how happy we are in Damango here today. Everybody excited.
Okay. Before I let you go, people are watching you on live television all over the country, and I'm sure when you leave here they are going to tell you they saw you and all that. But what are some of the beautiful, attractive things you think are in Bole that people all over Ghana should come to Bole to come and see?
Come and see Savannah. Come see our smokes. See the beautiful smokes we have in Ghana. You have seen nothing yet. They are different. We always want to showcase Savannah. We show our smokes, we show the beautiful ladies, we show everything in Savannah. This is Savannah region. This is the gateway to Savannah. This is beautiful Savannah region. Everything is here. Everything is in Savannah region. We have the land, we have the smokes, we have the salt, we have the Molly Game Reserve. I cannot finish. Come invest in Savannah region. Come and see what Savannah can give to the world.
Okay, Veronica, thank you very much for speaking to us. Veronica is the district chief executive for Bole, and he joined us to bring her perspectives to this whole discussion. So thank you. We are going to be joined by officials from RICOP about the of the project, what it is going to do and what it's capable of doing and what it's not capable of doing. They'll tell us about their expansion plans and their agenda. This project is concerned, and so this is a production of the Ministry of Information as far as the President of the Republic's travels in the whole of Ghana. And I've been joined by the officials now. Let me come in between you so that chat. First of all, I'm going to ask you to introduce yourselves, because we are on national television. People want to know who we are talking to. So let me start with you.
Okay. I'm for FEDEM's lead consultant for this project.
You are the lead consultant.
Lead consultant. That's FEDEM's Limited. FEDEM's.
Okay, so Felix is from FEDEM. Okay, your name?
I'm Michael Padituo.
Please say that again.
Michael Padituo. I'm the MD of Accra Compost and Plant, also as the head of the agriculture.
Okay. So let me get you are Michael. All right. So I'll refer to you as Michael. All right. And then say.
My name is Samuel Intumi. I'm the general manager for Kumasi Compost and Recycling Plant, and we are here to offer support. We run a similar plant.
Okay, so I have Samuel, I have for television and
from our homes.
You've been watching live pictures from Damongo, where the president is expected to commission the Damongo Integrated Recycling Compost Plant. That ceremony has just begun, and you've been watching live pictures from the facility or the project site. Wilberforce Asare has been speaking to some district chief executives as well as officials who are managers of the facility. We will take you back for more on that particular coverage. Wilberforce is speaking to managers and officials of the facility. They're giving us general background information about this facility, the number of jobs that people are going to, or the number of jobs that are going to be created out of this particular project, as well as also all the other relevant information about this particular project. Wilberforce Asare is our man on the ground. He's engaging officials and other personalities at this particular ceremony. Remember, this is day one of the president's working tour of the Savannah region. The president will be in the region for another day, which is tomorrow. And so stay tuned here on this channel. We are bringing you live coverage. We're bringing you live updates on all his engagements as part of our special coverage of the president's regional tours. This production is live on a number of TV. I'm sure you're watching us on GTV right now. You're watching us on Metro TV, Adom TV, City TV, Wuntumi TV, Movement TV, Netu TV, Asasi Radio, and of course on the Ministry of Information Facebook page. We have more coming up right here. Do stay with us, because when we return, we'll take you back to Damongo, where the president will be commissioning that project, which is the Integrated Recycling and Compost Plant, very shortly. Do stay with us. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.
Yeah, that's it. So I'll show you a video. Make I will say, I bring you over some video on YouTube. No, one more don't man that's no. I am me so. Me asu we are just a brave young quenya. The video be a debate to Hano. What to me a shame. Near what you say was on also. I am me, Sanya Beya, whom we have been souvenir be a shame. I brave be a video be a debate to Hano. Who benya be a shame. May that say.
Government of Germany, and so that commissioning took place yesterday. Today there is another commissioning to be done by President Akufo-Addo as part of his working tour of the Savannah region, and today's commissioning is the Integrated Recycling and Compost Plant in Damongo. And as you heard from my colleague Wilberforce Asare, this is a huge investment which is expected to create jobs, which is expected to support the works of many stakeholders, including farmers, because this is a recycling waste facility. So you can imagine how this whole project is going to transform lives in these communities that surround Damongo and Damongo itself. If you're just joining us, you're watching our live coverage of the President's regional tours, a production by the Ministry of Information. We'll take you back to the ceremonial grounds, and then later on we will be in the facility where the President will formally commission the Integrated Recycling and Compost Plant in Damongo. There's more to come. Do stay with us right here on this channel. Welcome back to our special coverage of the President's regional tours, a production by the Ministry of Information, also live on a number of TV stations and radio stations, as well as our Facebook page. My name is Kwaku Obienje. Well, earlier today, President Akufo-Addo was at the RCC in Damongo as part of his working tour of the Savannah region to inspect progress of work of officers for the Regional Coordinating Council. Well, the President was taken round the facility. If you missed it, here are excerpts.
We have our municipal court judiciary, which is also completed. So he's here to inspect all these things in Damongo.
Aside from it, we hear that one major business that is booming well in your municipality or Savannah region as a whole is the Gary processing. How serious are you paying attention to it to make it a large commercial production?
Oh, wow, we have gotten a very nice edifice for the garden processing. When you get there, there is a lot of machines that you can see over there, which currently, if you pass over there, they are connecting lights to that place, which has been completed, yet waiting for the commission. So we just left for the lights to finish. As of now, if you just go there currently, you can see the poles and other things being planted over there to tap lights to the place for this garden process to take place.
Is it going to be a commercial production?
Yes, it's going to be a very big commercial production in the municipality.
And on average, how many tons of Gary are you expecting per day, per week, per month, or annual?
Actually, this has not been yet been designed for all of our, but it is a very big project that has been put in place for this Damongo. Under
your leadership, what should the people of West Gonja expect from you as their MC?
Yes, thank you so much. Damongo, I'm a native of Damongo, born and bred, every my left and right, which we are expecting a lot. But at the moment, I can tell you that there's a lot of project that is ongoing under this government when I've been appointed. If you go down there, alongside of the police barracks, you can see another beautiful edifice for Tibet. That is the vocational school, which is ongoing. If you go to the down there, when you come to the our police, the barracks has also been completed for the municipality, so that as the region has been established, so that the municipal can get their land for their own operation, and the region can also stand on its own, which is also ongoing within Damongo. If you go to one of our community, about 2 cheap compounds, if you go to one we call Kedendilempa, that is ongoing cheap compound over there, which is about 8 or 9 kilometers away from Busunu Township to the roadside, which they are getting this edifice, which is ongoing.
Since you assumed office, what has been one of the challenge confronting you in addressing the needs of your people, and how are you also approaching this challenge?
Damongo, as we all know, Damongo, our main challenge is our water problem, and God willing, this September coming, everything is going to start kicking in Damongo. That's the major problem in Damongo, which has already been done.
Okay, thank you very much. So I've been speaking to the Municipal Chief Executive of West Gonja, who has been with me throughout since the President arrived here. So in no time I'll also be engaging other officers to also tell us more about the President's visit and what they're also expecting after the President leaves Damongo and Savannah region as a whole. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
How are you?
Fine, thank you, dear.
You are wearing a lot of smart this morning.
Yes. Because of where the project has gotten to, it has been a project of idea to the region and for administration as far as Savannah Regional Coordinating Council is concerned. And this project, as we have seen that we have gotten almost 96%, we are sure of moving into the structure so that we will get a place to work.
I might know you, let my viewers who are watching over 8 TV stations across the length and breadth of this country, listening to you live on the numerous radio stations, know you. What is your full name and designation?
My name is Samuel Kufulabi, Regional Budget Analyst of Savannah Regional Coordinating Council.
Our budget has been sorted, so it means that the people of this region are going to benefit a lot under you.
Yes, please, because you plan, you budget, and then you execute it, and then you make sure that the government policies are implemented fully.
As a budget officer, are you surprised at the state of development in Savannah region?
Not really, but it's doing well. Government is doing well because if you look at the individual project that is ongoing across the region, the government is really doing well.
Okay.
and it is helping the people effectively for them to work well.
As a full-fledged region, what thing will you say that government or the regional minister, that mean the RCC, should focus more to be the priority of the people?
On road, okay, on rules. The region needs rules, a lot of rules, projects in terms of rules, so that goods can be conveyed to the market centers to enhance economic development.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, so I've been engaging some other officials. So in no time, I'll be speaking to the Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development, Honorable Dan Kwaku Boche, to tell us more, because this one sits directly in his ministry. So Honorable Dan Kwaku Boche will soon be joining us to speak to us and tell Ghanaians who are watching us all over this country, what does the ministry make of this edifice? It's a very nice edifice, and it looks as if the information that we are getting is that it's cut across all the newly created regions that was enacted under President Adom Akufo-Addo. So in no time, we're getting Honorable Dan Kwaku Boche to also speak to us, because this one sits directly under his ministry. So, Kwaku.
So you've been watching excerpts of this morning's inspection tour by President Akufo-Addo at the Damongo RCC as part of his two-day working tour of the Savannah region. Earlier, we were telling you about the commissioning of the integrated recycling and compost plant ceremony, which will also be performed by President Akufo-Addo. It's actually ongoing right now. We can cross over now to Aman Wilberforce Asare, who joins us now from the events ground. Wilberforce, sorry the line dropped. So, what is happening now? Wilberforce cannot hear me, but we will raise Wilberforce and bring you the very latest from that ceremony. It's the commissioning of the integrated recycling and compost plant in Damongo, and this is one of the many activities the president is taking part in as part of his two-day working tour of the Savannah region. Remember, the tour will end tomorrow, and we're here to bring you all the updates that you need to know about the president's tour. The president, throughout his tour, which began on Monday in the Upper West region, has been inspecting projects, which includes Agenda 111 projects. He's also been engaging traditional leaders. He's been paying courtesy call on traditional leaders, and has also been engaging other stakeholders as part of his working tour of those regions. Right now, he is in the Savannah region, and as you may be aware, he is getting ready to commission the integrated recycling and compost plant in Damongo. We will take you there shortly. Stay with us. There's more coming up. Stay with us. right, let's take you now live to the commissioning of the integrated recycling and compost plant in Damongo, which is happening now. President Akufo-Addo will commission that project shortly. Arman Wilberforce joins us now. Will, sorry the line dropped, but you were speaking to officials of this facility, and what more have they been telling you?
Indeed, Kweku, I've been speaking to some officials. I've actually asked that they join me back so that they can take us through the provide. So they join me. Samuel is from the Kumasi, and so he was project already in Kumasi, which is processing 100 tons of solid waste on daily. Process some solid waste on a daily basis. They also told me receiving these solid waste from all over our region. The facility is such that people from all over the region solid waste at a fee, and so solid waste they can come. There is a place here for them to. It will become the responsibility of the facility to carry them for purposes of sorting. Once it is sorted, then they would forward them to the equipment that has been fixed here for purposes of processing. They indicate that they are capable of providing recycled materials such as plastic pellets, shredded plastics, metal and scrap, PET bottles, and several other products that they are capable of recycling here when this facility kickstarts. Again, about the facility. It can this facility, as you are seeing in your shot, they can actually have a second one after this. That means that it will increase the capacity from 400 tons to 100 tons. What the authorities have been telling me, speak with you. So currently, as I speak with you, this is being delivered on his behalf by an official. We are told that after that address, it is possible that the Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Just One Group of Companies, Mr. Sia, also addressed the gathering, and then President Akufo-Addo of Ghana as far as this commissioning is concerned. So we bring in you a live coverage of the commissioning of the ARICOM,
where President Akufo-Addo is expected to commission the integrated recycling and compost plant in that particular region, the Savannah region, where he has begun a 2-day working tour of that particular region. It's our special coverage of the President's regional tours, a production by the Ministry of Information. My name is Kweku Obenyeche. This production is also live on GTV, Metro TV, Adom TV, City TV, Netu TV, Wuntumi TV, Movement TV, and you are listening to us on radio on Asase Radio. On Facebook, you're watching us live on our Facebook page, which is a Ministry of Information Facebook page. Shortly, we'll take you back to Damongo, where the President is expected to commission the integrated recycling and compost plant for the people in the township and, of course, communities surrounding Damongo. Well, earlier, the President paid a visit to the RCC building where offices of the Regional Coordinating Council will be situated. Remember, Damongo is one of the newly created capital for the regions, which is a Savannah region. The President was there to inspect progress of work there. We're told it is 96% work in progress, meaning that in some few weeks to come, the President may return to the same region to commission the RCC. If you missed it, here are excerpts of what happened when the President visited the RCC earlier today.
So, like you see, this is the building. This is the Regional Coordinating Council that President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in no time inspected, and progress of work is about 96% complete, and we are told that in the next 2 months it will be completed finally for the president to also commission it. We have with me Honorable Daniel Kwaku Boche, Minister for Local Government, Decentralization and Rural Development. General is what we call him. General Boko. Boko. Thank you. Sir, buildings sit. Okay. These buildings sit directly under your ministry. As a minister for such a ministry, what do you make of this edifice, which is about 96% complete?
Yes, thank you very much. You all know 2017, in response to the petition and aspiration of the people, chiefs and people in sections of the country, they asked for a new region. And then some of them have asked for about 40 years, 30 years, 50 years. And it's something that was very dear to them. Mr. President responded positively to this, went through the constitutional provisions, and then finally, as we all know, a referendum was held and new regions were created. In 2019, they were given their instrument and the regions were created. And Mr. President promised that there should be immediate to short-term to long-term planning for the new regions. You have a new baby, certainly you have to take care of the new baby. So he said that we should have this infrastructure for the foundation infrastructure. So you see that in all the 6 new regions, last year we commissioned one for Session also. Same design by AESL and given to contractors. Last month, Mr. President commissioned the one at Naradugu Northeast. And you have seen the Regional Community Council building and then other directorates. We have Education Directorate, we have Health Directorate, we have Agric Directorate, and we have the Roads Ministry, the Roads and Highways Directorate.
So this office is housing all these agencies?
So this is housing the Regional Coordinator.
Oh, okay.
The one, as you can see in what we showed Mr. President and what you saw on the road there, is for education. But Bole has Agric Directorate, Daboya has Health Directorate, and Salaga has the Roads Directorate. And all these go with bungalows for the start. Then you can see a 3-story police regional command, plus another 12-unit accommodation flats for the regional police command. So these are
Adom TV ahefo na chese Premtobre Kasee no ana ye de call Savannah mantamo ema modembo mampani adanko akufado ene naban womo ebo wo sa mantami mu no eno ena ye de fa no aye Premtobre Kasee e de aba no kwasensia wo ho de ekoso bia no obema wahu afenso ebia fire for fire ebetumi aba wakwam se no so ma wakwam mu bo a mampani aprobo e wo Savannah mantamo no Adom TV e de besomo enti me de si ha me de ma mechira diamond me da se emo ha.
Wilberforce, take it over now. All right, apologies there. We are working out Wilberforce's sound, and we'll bring you that very important interview with the Yapewura. Wilberforce's sound will be speaking to the Yapewura, who is at the ceremony, the commissioning of the integrated recycling and compost plant in Damango. Remember, it is the first day of the president's tour of